It is quite a book. I mean, it really is interesting and long. It's very long. It's 701 pages long. Did you make it that long to make sure Trump never reads it?
I don't think it would have had to be 700 to make sure he didn't read it from where I live.
Barack Obama and Jimmy Kimmel just took a wrecking ball to Donald Trump. And trust us, it's one of the most savage things you've ever seen. The best part, both Trump and Melania were left completely speechless, probably wondering if they should start packing.
Do you ever wish you were running against Donald Trump? Do you ever wish you could climb?
This isn't your average political roast. Obama and Kimmel have teamed up for a master class in roasting, and we're here for it. What exactly did they say? Why was Trump silenced for once? Stick around, because we're about to break it down. And trust us, you won't believe how this one ended.
What we haven't seen before, I think, is somebody questioning the integrity of elections and the will of the people. What we haven't seen before, I think, is a politics based on putting down, in very explicit terms, Muslim Americans who are patriots, or describing women, not in terms of their intellect and their character, but on a 1 to 10 score. And at a certain, regardless of what your political preferences are and your policy preferences, there is a certain responsibility and expectation in terms of how you behave, how you present yourself. It doesn't mean that...
I've heard this speech before, believe me.
It doesn't mean that you're perfect.
No, I didn't mean from you. I meant by guidance counselors to me.
Barack Obama and Jimmy Kimmel have officially delivered the takedown of the century. And let's just say it was savage. Imagine the scene: Donald Trump, who spent years telling anyone who will listen that he's the smartest guy in the room, suddenly finds himself in the crosshairs of two of the sharpest minds in America. This isn't some half-baked insult or a quick jab. No, this was a full-on, expertly crafted roast, and it left Trump, the self-proclaimed master of comebacks, completely speechless. And yes, Melania, she was there too, and just like Trump, she had nothing to say.
It is up to all of us to fix this. It's not going to be because somebody comes and saves you. The most important office in this democracy is the citizen, the ordinary person.
So how did this all unfold? Let's rewind to the moment when Obama and Kimmel, a dynamic duo of wit and charisma, took center stage and threw shade so cold it could freeze your tears. So Obama, the former president, with silver tone for his smooth, calculated burns. She's the type to hit you with a line so clever that you don't realize you've been roasted until you're already planning your escape route. Meanwhile, Kimmel, the king of late-night comedy, is no stranger to slamming Trump in the funniest, most unexpected ways. Put them together, and it's like watching two heavyweights tag team in the ring, except instead of punches, it's all verbal knockout blows.
A pouch of Big League Chew.
And Max Muncy, I want to congratulate Max. Max. Come here, Max. These arms are very strong when I touch them. I'm used to shaking politicians and hitting their arm, and it's like Jell-O. And now it's like steel, all these guys.
Steel? Well, put a tariff on it then.
Is that we got pretty comfortable and complacent. It's not enough just to say you're for something. You may actually have to do something and possibly sacrifice a little bit.
Obama ever. The cool customer didn't break a sweat. He was in his element, effortlessly dismantling Trump's image with just a few choice words. You know, the type of guy who wears a smirk like it's a fashion accessory. That's Obama. He's got that look on his face that says, I could roast you, but I'm gonna do it with style. And style he did. The former president didn't need to raise his voice or resort to cheap shots. He simply laid out the truth piece by piece and let it marinate. Trump, who's used to people blindly following his every word, was suddenly confronted with someone who didn't care about his reputation or ego. Obama wasn't having.
Some folks will be like, well, Donald Trump sent me a check during the pandemic. No. Y'all know Because I've heard this. I know y'all, some of you heard that. Hey, let me make sure y'all understand this. Joe Biden sent you a check during the pandemic, just like I gave people relief during the Great Recession. The thing is, we didn't put our name on it because it wasn't about feeding our egos. It wasn't about advancing our politics. It was about helping people. That's the difference. Don't be giving them credit for that.
If you're enjoying, please subscribe and press the bell icon. Thanks for watching.